My name is A Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again on the Alphacraft server, emanating from spawn. We are outside of the starter home as we are chopping down wood, and that has been what we've been doing pretty consistently. Well, not really, but that's what we've been doing the last few days here. And yeah, as you can see, we have pretty much a full barrel full of logs, different types, mostly oak, and yeah, just collecting supplies. Now, we've also done a little bit of organization in between episodes, so we've got barrels for pretty much every different type of thing. So far, it's been super handy. It's been super handy. Nothing labeled, so I'm just kind of going by memory of where things are, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Down here next to our furnaces, we have our barrels for food. That's because last time we were together, we talked about getting a proper food supply going. And so we've been eating potatoes, but we don't have a potato farm ourselves. No, we've actually been going over here to this community potato farm and, you know, picking crops and bringing them back and baking them. Now, as I said, we have been chopping down wood, and maybe someone's been paying attention, and they've seen such a good job that we've done with all of our iron axes, and there was a request put out from Ginerous wanting us to, well, wanting anyone really, but I think it was targeted to us specifically. I mean, who knows? But that's what I think. But needed dark oak. He's in this dark oak forest, needs all of them taken down, and so we're gonna head out there right now and collect some wood, which means we have to go through the nether, and this will be our first time through the nether of season 4, and yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so yes, there has been some development as far as where things are, but here we go. Gin Indie Creeper Farm this way, Mining Desert the end. Okay, Azathoth. All right, Azathoth. Thank you. Has pointed us in the right direction. We have to go west, and yeah, while we're here, we might pick up some things. But yeah, I think we're just gonna go straight there. I hate the nether. I hate the nether. Okay, all right. Well, we've got oh, this is one of the new cave systems. Yeah, this is nice. Interesting. Okay. All right. But I think we gotta take the scaffolding up. Let's go ahead. Maybe do a little time lapse of us taking down as much of this forest as we can. We've got some shulkers. Let's try to fill them up. All right, we have done a lot. It's been raining quite a bit, so I'm wet. I want to get home, but this is what we've picked up. We have a lot of stuff, a lot of saplings over here. One shulker full. This one is all the other stuff we were able to get. Almost a line, which is good. Plus another shulker full of dark oak. And yeah, this season we're going to be wanting to build with dark oak. But even if we don't, we can use it for something, I'm sure. All right, let's go ahead and head back to the starter base. Put down this stuff, and yeah, we will talk about what we're actually going to be doing today. By the way, these guys have been our nemesis. We have come through the nether twice and have died because of these guys. They're just everywhere. I mean, if you're gonna have stuff in the nether, you need to spawn proof it. Come on, guys. By the way, I just kind of wanted to briefly explain, because you guys have seen the records. We talked about it the last couple of the first two episodes. You might have seen some Christmas presents around, but you guys aren't getting these episodes until January, and the main reason is because I wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be recording in December. We were taking December off, a little bit of November off, some of January off, but you know, mostly because I just wanted to take a break, but also because of the holidays. We were going to be traveling, but like I had mentioned, I got sick halfway through December. Well, the entire family, we all got sick, and it was back and forth, 3 or 4 days of feeling great, and then back to being sick, and so on and so forth. So we were just spreading it back and forth between each other. Really, daughter in daycare, it's her fault. She started all of this, but yeah, just kind of wanted to explain. So I know it's weird. But yeah. So, but I'm feeling better. Everyone else is feeling better, and we had a good Christmas. Hopefully, you guys did too. But yeah, speaking of Christmas, you've seen it in the videos. You've probably seen it in everyone else's videos as well. But a huge Christmas tree was put up. I think it was Indy that had done this. It's a beautiful thing. There was a Secret Santa event that took place, but because we didn't think we were going to be here, we didn't participate. But you know. It is what it is. Now back to what we're going to be working on today. And what is it that we're going to be working on today? Well, it is it's going to require us to venture out, and which should be hilarious because this snow. Oh, this house belongs to Spiderweb. Interesting. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Glad that she's so close. That's perfect. All right, we are about 800 blocks south of spawn, and we've got a beautiful mountainside right here. And yeah, I guess we should talk about what our plans are for this season. I'm about to admit something to you that you might feel less of me as a Minecrafter. Okay. But this season, with just the huge changes to the scale of the mountains and everything, it makes me want to build something pretty epic, something I've never built before, and that's a castle. That's right, I have never built a castle, but I think a castle on the mountainside would be rather awesome. Yeah, just something that will extend all the way up, maybe cover a majority of the top of this thing. I think would be rather cool. You know, it's got snow, it's got the spruce. We also have an assortment of wooded areas here, which is fantastic. But that's not what we're going to get started on today, because you know, to get started on a castle, that's going to require a lot of supplies. Luckily, though, right across from this mountain is a village. That's right. We are going to get started on a small village. I don't think we'll build up the entire thing, but for today's purposes, I want to secure everyone. So we're gonna wait until it gets nighttime, and then we're gonna probably stash everyone inside of a house and just make sure they're safe. But we've got quite a few houses, quite a few villagers here, which makes this spot pretty perfect. By the way, nitwits are still a thing. I thought they phased these guys out, but we've got a nitwit here, venturing pretty far outside of the village, as nitwits do. But that is rather interesting. We'll definitely give you some kind of job, even if it's mostly labor intensive. And just to verify, I put a barrel next to him, and he's not interested. He's not interested in the barrel. Yeah, I thought for some reason they had gotten rid of nitwits. But that is wonderful. That is wonderful. All right. Well, I think we secured everyone into a house. I'm not seeing any stragglers around. And yeah, most houses have at least one villager in it, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and get some sleep and just check out the area. All right, we are scoping out the area, and yeah, there's a lot of big holes. There's a lot of big holes. But I don't think I don't think we have any stragglers. This is a giant cave system. It looks like we've got maybe a abandoned mine shaft down there. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, we got another dealie over here. Doesn't extend too far, but we do have a zombie who is carrying a sword, so we're gonna run away from there. But yeah, we're pretty close to the ocean, which is great. We've got some bees around, and a lot of other livestock that we can take advantage of. Yeah, okay, so we've scoped out the whole place. I don't see any stragglers, so we definitely have secured everyone, which is great. Now what? Well, now it's time for planning, right? So if we want to dig out enough supplies to build a castle, probably a lot of stonework, which means we're gonna need some proper tools, not these iron guys, right? So we're gonna need some diamond tools, which means we're gonna be working with villagers. That is gonna require some smiths. Smiths, I think, will come in handy. A beacon would be nice, but one step at a time. So we're gonna need some smiths. We're also gonna need a food supply, which means farmers are going to come in handy. So we're probably going to have to do some automatic farms coming up. We're going to need something to trade. So maybe a automatic carrot and pumpkin farm to trade with the farmers, get the emeralds, get all the stuff as far as golden carrots and whatnot from them. And then using that to go ahead and get all the tools we need as far as picks and whatnot. So there's a lot of stuff. This is going to take some time. But I think those two, as far as a toolsmith, a weaponsmith, I suppose, would be nice as well. And farmers, I think those three priorities should those three take our main priorities. Librarians, I think librarians would be nice just for books. But we don't need a lot. We don't need a lot of books. We just need, mending, unbreaking, efficiency, that sort of thing. So a lot of stuff in the works. But you know what? We don't have enough time today to get started. So that's where we'll leave it. My name's The Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure. And we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.